Welcome back to the channel. It is Sons of Grimnir here with a review for Man United v Brighton at Old Trafford. It's a good result, bad performance really, to summarise it. Pretty much it's gone from me being fuming and then 20 minutes later me being quite happy really. We got the win. That's all that matters in the end. 3 points, takes us away from Leicester. Overall I thought we were great. I'll get onto man of the matches and who I think was good in a second, but just to summarise, I think 1-0 flattered them. They didn't have a shot in the second half. They came and did a job on us, really. They came and sort of sat back, counter-attacked, which you go to Old Trafford as a team that's in 16th. We're second, they're 16th, so you can kind of understand it, really. You can't fault them for it. It was working till whenever Rashford got the goal. So, in my opinion, I think it was really bad performance. Certain people in particular, who I'm going to go through in a minute. Yeah, not a great watch, but the 3 points was, I'm going to say deserved, but I don't even think it was deserved, to be perfectly honest. I think we got it. We just got the 3 points, so that's all that matters in the end. What I'll do is go through the ratings now, who I think man of the match was and stuff like that. So, onto that bit. As you can tell by the graphic on the screen, the full time was 2-1 to Man United. We got the win with goals from Rashford and Greenwood. I was watching a Streffel Paddock watch along, and they did say that all 3 goals today were from Man United Academy players, which I thought was a good fact. So I thought I'd join it in mine. So obviously Welbeck being the Brighton scorer. So overall, I'm buzzing. Rashford got on the score sheet again. Might give him a bit of confidence. I don't think he's fully fit personally. I still think he's struggling with his back, with his groin and stuff like that. So I didn't think he had his best games, but he's got a habit of scoring when he's not playing well, which is a pretty good habit to have. I wish all of our players had that. So Greenwood gets his routine goal. 2-2 now. I would play him up front as the lead striker over Cavani, but again I'll get onto that in a second. Greenwood was contender for the man of the match. I will say who I think man of the match was at the end of the video. Just on that, can you like, comment, subscribe on your thoughts? It does say it across the bottom of the screen, but if you can leave your thoughts, that'd be great. Basically, Greenwood was tremendous today. He was direct, he's skillful, he's fast, he's strong. Link up players in tremendous. Really impressed with the young lad today. What we'll do is we'll get into the ratings. So quickly running through the best players for Man United. I'm not going to go through the whole team. I'm just going to go through who I think performed good today, and then the odd one who didn't perform that great. I thought 3 players for Man United played well today. I think Greenwood, obviously who I've just mentioned in the previous section. Greenwood was tremendous. He was the highlight of our attacking force today. I thought he linked up play. I thought he was the driving force. He was the direct. He got into the box. He had a few shots, a few chances, a few half chances. Should have scored a couple, I think, personally, but there were tough chances in the end. The one that Dan James and him went for was tough. He had a few shots that the keeper spilled and tipped around the post, stuff, etc. So, Greenwood, absolutely superb. Well done, Greenwood. Second one, I do think that our 2 centre-backs, so I'm going to go second and third player. Our 2 centre-backs were tremendous today. I seen on the watch-along that they were blaming Lindelof for not making the header for the Welbeck goal. I think that's harsh. I thought he just wasn't tall enough to get the ball. I thought he was in the right position. The ball just went over his head. Wan-Bissaka loses his man. Don't think it's Lindelof's fault personally, but all through the game they were colossal. Victor Lindelof was solid, bringing the ball out from the back. He held it well. He was composed. The passing was really good, to be fair, into Bruno and Cavani, and obviously left and right into Rashford and Greenwood. I thought he played really well. I thought he wins a lot of aerial balls, which he doesn't normally. I've got to credit him at that. And I thought his positional play with Maguire, I've seen them talk to each other a lot more than I normally do. So I was impressed with that. Thirdly, I think Harry Maguire was absolutely unbelievable today. He gets a lot of credit. I've said in my previous videos, my input on Harry Maguire. It annoys me when people judge him and say, "Oh, he turns so slow. He's slow running back. He can't follow the man." He did all of that today against Tossard, who's shit off a stick quick. Welbeck, who's pacey. I can't remember the other lad up front for Brighton, to be fair, but he covered everything. Last ditch tackles. He won everything in the air. Positional sense. He just stepped in, blocked all the passing lanes. He was absolutely tremendous today, Harry Maguire. And I don't think he gets enough credit because of his price tag. And I think it's not his fault that he was worth £80 million. The fact that he's worth £80 million is all credit to him, and I think he deserves that price tag. I think he's one of the most stable, one of the most underrated people or players in the Premier League at the moment. I might get slated for that, but I think overall Maguire is solid. If he has a better centre back next to him, Joe Gomez is average. Van Dijk makes Gomez the player he is. If Harry Maguire has someone next to him who is Upamecano, a Van Dijk, obviously we're not going to get Van Dijk, but that sort of command and presence next to him, I think you'll see Maguire flourish. And today I thought he did personally, and I thought he was absolutely tremendous today. That is the three positives for Man United. They're the three people I'm picking out for Man United. So moving on to the negatives. The negatives is the hard bit really, because I don't think we played well. I don't think we played well at all. I thought three main people I'm picking out for the negatives. I think Bruno is the first one I'm going to pick out. He's frustrating. You can understand why he loses the ball as much as he does, because he is the one that's trying to split the defence. He's trying to get it into the final third. He's trying to be direct. He's trying to be flair. He's trying to be skillful. He's trying to do key passing. So I can forgive him for losing the ball. But some of his basic passes today weren't great. Some of the touches weren't great. So that's the only reason why. We just expect a lot more from Bruno now. And that's the reason why I'm picking Bruno out for the underperformer. I thought Pogba was alright, so I'm not going to pick Pogba out. I'm going to move on to Fred. He is not good enough to get in any top side in the top 12. I'll put that out there. The top 12 teams wouldn't have Fred. He's £50 million. £50 million for Fred. He can't control the ball. He can't pass the ball. He can't header the ball. He can't tackle. He's positioning shit. He rushes into tackles and gets absolutely just passed by like he's not even there. He doesn't slot into the defence when you need him to. He doesn't bring anything. He doesn't bring anything. How he plays over McTominay is beyond me. Absolutely beyond me. He is so bad. And bearing in mind, this is a game we won. He is so bad. So bad. Anyway, before I say something. So, yeah. So, Fred and Bruno are the two that I'm picking out to be not that great. And I'm going to go with... This might be harsh, because I know he had a input on the goal. But I thought Cavani was fucking awful tonight. His touch, his vision. He looked like he hadn't played in a year and a half. Like, he just looked rusty. But then the touch for the goal where it puts Bruno in, and then Bruno finds Rashford. Like, that's what he's capable of doing. So you need to judge him on those standards that he's setting himself. And he wasn't great. He wasn't great today. His input for the goal, which obviously he's there for, but the three bad performers today are Bruno, Fred, and Cavani for me today. Unfortunately, they're the three underperformers. At least we won. So moving on to a couple of quotes from Mason Greenwood after the game. They're just under the camera there. So he said, it was a hard night. When they scored the first goal, we knew we had to react and put in a better performance. Everyone was excellent in the second half. I wouldn't say excellent, to be perfectly honest. I would say they did better, but it wasn't that much to like. They didn't set a high bar, if you know what I mean. So, it was a tough one, but I thought Greenwood was the shining light. There's another one there, but I'll wait until it comes around next. We weren't worried. We knew we had the quality on the pitch. Everyone kept their heads. There's a lot to play for, which I agree to a certain extent. There is a lot to play for. I think, is that top 4 solidified? You can see over that side where the table is. The table is looking pretty good for Man United at the moment. Well, amazing for Man City, but it's looking good for Man United. This is a game we should be winning. We are now 4 points clear of Leicester, played the same amount of games. What's Tottenham on 49? Is it solidified? I think it possibly is. Can we qualify? Can we concentrate on the Europa? Possibly. Ole needs a trophy. Desperately needs a trophy. And I think if he is to keep his job, in my opinion, I think he keeps his job anyway. But overall, I think the whole ruckus on social media, the whole media, pundits, they're going to heap the oh my god, my brain's gone. Heap the pressure on him if he doesn't win a trophy this year. Fair enough, second is an upgrade from last year. And in points, in performance, I think if he has a good summer this year, I think we could really see a challenge next year, personally. I know we weren't great tonight, but I think we've got the players and the potential to sort of go to that next level and potentially, fingers crossed, potentially challenge City. Just on that, you can see the shots on target it's just gone off the screen now, but it's a game we should have won. It's a game we overall, when you look back at the stats, 15 shots to 5, 7 on target, more possession, pass rate high, clear chances 4. It's a game we should be winning, but as you're watching it, it was horrendous to watch. I was in the comments on Stretford Paddock and a lot of hate. There's a lot of hate, and it annoys me a little bit, to be honest with you, because people are calling out Maguire and they're calling out. Fair enough, I call out Fred because I think everyone can see that he's not good enough. But calling out people for like silly shit, like I was again Stretford Paddock. Adam McCall was saying James let the ball run. Didn't let it. The ball went under his leg and went to sell him. I was thinking, I'd normally agree with a lot with what Adam McCall says, but and I do appreciate his opinion. I think he's an amazing Man United pundit, if that's what you want to call him. But it's a bit harsh, isn't it? It's a bit harsh. I mean, he wasn't bought to be a starter. He's bought to be a squad player, and that's what he essentially is. And he's a good squad player. So we're very hasty to jump on people who aren't currently performing. But Fred hasn't been good enough since we bought him, so that's the reason why. Dan James has had purple patches. Fred hasn't. So I think he is harsh to say just sell him. But I also say keep an open mind kind of thing, and sort of keep your opinions on a level-headed sort of basis. This is a game we won and we should have won. So all I can say is come on, up the Reds, and let's go to Granada and get a result. My current thoughts is we'll probably get past Granada even. But I will do a preview on that match. It'll come out on probably Wednesday. So like, comment, subscribe. There's plenty of videos that are going to come up. And please leave your thoughts below in the comments. I do read them when I get them. I appreciate the like on the video. And every subscription I absolutely love. And I try and reply to everyone as well. So my Twitter is Sons of Grimnir. My Instagram is sons.of.grimnir. And just like, comment, subscribe, keep locked, and watch more of me. Appreciate it. In a bit.